We're going to get this man, John Wall, a championship by any means necessary. I'm not stopping until we do. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about this. Obviously, I'm keeping John Wall. Nick Young, there's no guarantee I keep him. I think for now we do. It's not something we need to be pushing to do. You know, oh, let's get rid of Nick. We don't need to do that. Andre Blatch is probably gone before we play a game. I'm not going to lie to you. He's probably gone ASAP. Same thing for Gil. Because, I mean, Gil's best days behind him. This is after he brought the pole in the backpack and ruined his career. And I'm still paying that man $20 million a year. That's not going to cut it. Especially when I got Captain Kirk as the backup point guard. We're going to trade Gilbert Arenas and Al Thornton to bring in Corey Brewer and Sebastian Telfair. I hate to see Gil go, but that contract is diabolical. I got to get off of it. So we're going to give Greg Oden a second chance. Or I guess really it's his first chance in this career sim. He's only 22. But yeah, I think we're going to trade Andre Blatch, Gerald Jennings. I hate to see him go. That's going to break my heart. He's a stud. And a second round pick to bring in Greg Oden. We're going to, okay, so here's what we're going to do it. We're going to give Kirk Heinrich about 14 minutes off the pine. Booker T about 18. Telfair, we'll give him a smooth 12. Lester Hudson, God bless his soul, he's not cracking my rotation. How come they always make the 2K generics bald? Y'all ever peep game? They're always bald. I mean, you can't give them a little bit of swag. That's getting 41 a night. Brewer, let's stick him at 32. Nick at 39. Yee, I kind of want to see what Yee can do. I'm giving him 40. Greg Oden, give him 36. And we need a 2 guard to get the rest. So I think we're going to move Sebastian to the backup 2. And yeah, we're going to stick him with 18. Okay, so LeBron on the Miami Heat wins MVP year 1. No surprise there. DeMarcus Cousins, John Wall's teammate, wins Rookie of the Year. Manu 6-man. Greg Oden, DP. Oh, wow. I didn't even peep. He was averaging 3.5 blocks a night. That is crazy. We did not crack the playoffs. I would say unfortunately, but I didn't really want to make it. We need another stud next to John Wall if we ever want to win tonight. John Wall leads the way with 26, 5 and 6, 2 steals. He shoots 55% from the field, which I really like to see. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I think we might have a genuine big 3 right here of John Wall, Nick Young, and Greg Oden. I think this was a great trade. The man just won D-Boy. I'll ever see that video of Greg Oden walking at the college and that old lady comes up to him and she's like, "You ever play basketball?" And he's like, "I used to." Dirk Nowitzki wins Finals MVP, averaging 38.5 a night. He beat the Celtics in this universe. That's crazy. I'm not letting Brad Miller retire over my dead body. We're just going to skip it. Here we go. 4th pick in the draft. We never win these. Who could the 4th pick turn into, and do I need to move up? I will move up if I need to, but what can I get at 4? I mean, you're almost guaranteed Klay Thompson. But I kind of want to move up to 2 so that I can get Jimmy or Kawhi, because I feel like both of those guys are great fits with John Wall. And maybe I can just throw him a player or 2 and a 2nd round pick here or there, and we can get that done. Because, I mean, I'll take whoever they don't take. Obviously, I'd rather have Kawhi, but I know it'd be much harder to get the 1st pick. They can't take a player. I would throw it down the road first just for that chance, and they do it. Okay, we just traded the 4th pick in the draft, 3 seconds, and a future 1st to move up just 2 spots to get the 2nd pick in the draft. I know that's controversial, but I really want to come away with Jimmy Butler or Kawhi Leonard. They go Kawhi Leonard with the number 1 pick. That's going to set me up to take Jimmy Butler. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Even though, I mean, technically we could take a guy like Kyrie. We ain't going to do nothing like that. Yeah, that's what I want. We're going to take him. We get Jimmy Butler with the 2nd pick in the draft. I'm perfectly fine with that. You can make the argument, you know, we gave up too much. But, I mean, we're going to be so good that pick's not even going to matter. Okay, we bring in Thaddeus Young. That's huge. That probably means we lose Corey Brewer. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so we're bringing Corey back on a 2-year deal. Who else do we want to sign here? I'm sorry, that dude looks crazy. I mean, I'm no supermodel myself, but that dude's looks like somebody just balled up his face. So moving on to player progression, this is big. John Wall. I did not expect. Now we obviously knew John Wall would get better. I didn't expect Nick Young to go up 4 overall points as well. He's an 84 overall. John's an 87. That's major. I mean, not that I'm out here like gauging dudes like that, but I'm just saying. I mean, we can all acknowledge when a man's handsome or not. Perfect. So your starting lineup is John Wall, Corey Brewer, Nick Young, Thaddeus Young, Greg Oden. Jimmy Butler is getting a ton of work off the bench. Trevor Booker is 16, Kirk Hinrich at 12, Carlos Tefino at 8. Derrick Rose is MVP. 30-8 is the year of Derrick Rose. Klay Thompson wins Rookie of the Year. Damn, 20-9 for Klay. That's crazy. Depoy goes to Dwight. That could have went to Greg. Let's compare. Okay, so not that stocks is all that matters, but D12 combines for 3.8 stocks. What about Greg Oden? He combines for 3.6. We have clinched a playoff spot. We won 47 games. I wouldn't say the East is wide open, though. We'd be lucky to make it to the second round, really. But it's good to see progress in the playoffs second year with this Wizards team. I'm not mad about that one bit. John Wall continues to lead the way, averaging 25. I would say his numbers did, but they really didn't. He just, became more of a playmaker. I'm completely fine with that. What I really like to see is rookie Jimmy Butler averaging 17. That's lovely. The Boston team, who the hell is Dion Grantham? No, really, who the hell is that? We'll see. All right, we take game 1. We take game 2. They take game 3. We take game 4. We take game 5. And just like that, we have won our first playoff series. It's going to be much harder to take on Dwight, but I will say we got the guy that should have won Depoy. So I can see us getting this done. We take game 1. We take game 2. They take 3. They take 4. They take 5. And they take 6. Okay. I got a little excited there because we won 2 in a row, but then we got backdoored. Hella bad. The Oklahoma City Thunder win the finals. Kevin Durant's your finals MVP. That would have been, I'm not going to lie to y'all, that would have been a hell of a series. Prime D Rose versus Prime Kevin Durant. Oh my goodness. Who am I not letting retire today? Nah, Chris Elliott, you got to stay, buddy. Chris Elliott. I remember watching Chris Elliott AAU highlights / church league. Bro, he was a dog. Essentially what we did here was we moved back a few picks, traded 2 additional second round picks, and then we got Boston's pick next year. Now, granted, we had to give up Corey Brewer, but you got to think about it. Boston is about to fall off. They got all them old heads over there. AD goes number 1 with the goggles. Never seen him wear goggles in my life. Don't know why he's got goggles on. Brad Beal second. Dame to the Wolves. We have a trade. The 4th overall pick for Mike Conley. They took Charles C. Wright the 4th. But he looks like he's on drugs. And now, you know what? We'll take T-Rob. He's 6'10". We're going to move him to backup center. That's not bad. I don't hate that. AD walks in the door at an 83 overall. Damn. I would literally trade him for a pair of socks. 180,000. Yeah, we're going to do this literally just to get some money off the books. I think it might be time to move Nick back to the 2. Let's go ahead and do that because, Jimmy's going to be good enough to start next season. Oh, what? Oh, we're about to flip. All right, look. This must be Nico Harrison controlling the Golden State Warriors because he's going to let me trade him Dell Nelson and Tyshawn Taylor to get a first-round pick. I must have blackmail on Buddy. Hell yeah. I really like him on this team. We're going to front-load his deal. Yeah, and he's going to sign, too. That's great. Steve Nash. Hell no. Damn Steve Nash. Augustine for backup point guard. That feels like it makes a lot of sense. But let's make sure we get Eric Gordon first. We got $5 million left. I'm cool with just bringing Kirk back, to be honest, on the mini. That's cool with me. So this is major. Eric Gordon. Look how this team is starting to shape up with me. I do not like that Greg Oden isn't progressing, but that makes sense. We all know how his career went. So either Tyler Robinson's crazy. Ain't that the dude that what I meant to say was Greg Oden isn't progressing how he should be. Maybe Thomas Robinson can progress. That was not meant to be a shot at anybody. I swear to God. Like that just Jimmy Butler's up to an 83. To see him go up 6 is major. John Wall is basically a superstar at this point. He's basically a superstar. And Nick Young up to an 85. I cannot wait to set this rotation. Marcus Banks. Who the hell is Marcus Banks? Our starting lineup, which I like a lot, is going to be John Wall, Nick Young, Jimmy Butler, Thaddeus Young, and Greg Oden. Off the bench, we got Eric Gordon, Thomas Robinson, and Trevor Booker. This has a chance to be a top 4 seed in the East. Why are we worse? They're going to make me look like a jackass. I just said they're going to be a top 4 seed in the East. Next time they see the video, we're going to be a fucking 13 seed. So Derrick Rose in this universe, the knee doesn't buckle on him and he goes back-to-back MVPs. Can Derrick Rose get another depoy? I'm sorry. Can Greg Oden get another depoy? No, he cannot. That goes to Anthony Davis, who's a rookie, I believe. Yes. A rookie depoy. Wow. John Wall makes second team All-NBA. You love to see that. That is major. And I lied to y'all, but just slightly. I said I thought this team could be a top 4 seed. And technically, if you're going by record, we were. But, you know, they had the divisions and all that back then. We come in as the 5th seed. I like our chances to take down Miami, though. I really do. I know they got that big 3, but we got answers for that. John Wall averaged 26 and 9. I really like the elevation of his game. He's almost at, like, transcendent superstar status. Jimmy Butler averaging 24 and 5. I can't wait for year 3 of Jimmy. And Nick Young's right there with him scoring. Okay. Eric Gordon. See, this is what I like. Off the pine, Eric Gordon gave you 17 a night. That's why I wanted to bring him in. One of the best scorers in the league at this point in time. Just call it like it is. And he's coming off the bench. Greg's not really improving, but he's doing what we need him to do. A double-double and 3 blocks. He's pretty much done that as long as he's been here. So, I mean, he's always going to have a spot on my team as long as he's doing that. T-Rob, 5 and 5. Not bad at all. A ball snatching post scorer is crazy. We take the first game. We take the second game. They take the third. We take the fourth. They take the fifth. We take the 6th. As predicted, we advance to play the Chicago Bulls. Who the hell is Charles C. Dixon? Oh my God. They have a starter averaging 2 a night. Holy Andre Roberson. We take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3. And that is a clean sweep. Talk to Owen. And that wasn't to anybody. That was to the number 1 seed. Moving on to play the Pacers. We got to play Lil Duval, Mike Bridges, Paul George, Danny Granger, who's at the 4, and Ian Mahinmi. I like our chances. They take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3. This might be the year. Maybe, maybe not. We take game 5. We take game 6. We're in the finals. I made it all the way to the finals in just year 3. This is going to be a test. They have the great big 3 of Westbrook, Harden, and Durant. For what it's worth, I'm glad we're here and we've made a hell of a push. Nobody would deny we've made a hell of a push. But I don't think we get it done this season. I hope I'm wrong. They take game 1. We take game 2. Hold on now. So in game 1, Durant just went crazy. We had no answer for that. Understandable. In game 2, it was John Wall who went crazy to the tune of 40 and 12. Goodness gracious. Game 3, they take it. Okay. 51. Damn. Okay, but we answer back. Our guys are not laying down. We got to start. Okay, it's 2 apiece. We're in the finals. We got to go Simcast because this might be the end. You never know. We might pull off a crazy upset in the finals. It wouldn't be the first time. If it's close, you know we got to see some gameplay. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. We got it. Okay, we got some game action. Damn, that buzzer was loud as shit in my ears. Durant all the way to the basket, and just like that, we blow our lead, and they are up 1. Jimmy Butler mid-range pull, it's off. It's our best shooter. Oh, and he just gets his fucking pocket pick. Cool, just cock us off. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Russell Westbrook was a man amongst boys. John Wall was awesome, but not down the stretch he wasn't. Just calling it like I seen it. I mean, I ain't saying to me, they all cocked us off, if we're going to be honest. We did just force a game 7. We stayed alive, and would you look at that? Chat, look at that. This could be it. Doesn't look like it's going to be, though. Yeah, nah. You can't retire because it's got to get a little worse so they can clown you on the podcast. Boston pick. That Boston pick was 14th in the draft. I'm tempted. I don't think we can move all the way up to 1. I don't think I can because I'm not trading my core. I'm very confident in my core. But I will try to come up with those picks, maybe a future. And in this hypothetical, I would trade Thaddeus Young to get the first pick. I would do. I don't think they do it, but I would. I would even throw in one more first. Oh my God, we just got Giannis. We just traded, I think, like the 14th pick, the 17th pick, and 2 future firsts plus Thaddeus Young to bring in basically Giannis Antetokounmpo. Absolutely incredible. You have to take that chance to bring in Giannis. What? He's a 77 out the gate, which I don't love, and he's probably gonna get a little worse because I'm actually gonna move him to the 4. But I don't really care. I really don't. A 73? Wait, I might care. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna bring in Nene. Crazy, his whole name's Nene. That's like Drake May. Nene is what that nickname would have been. All right, so your new starting lineup. Actually, you know what? No, it is new because Trevor Booker's here. Your new starting lineup of John Wall, Nick Young, Jimmy Butler, Trevor Booker, and Greg Oden. The bench has a ton of potential, however. We have Eric Gordon, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nene, and Kyle Korver off the bench. I love it already. Let's get right into it. And check this out. John Wall is your MVP. John Wall averaged 27, 6, and 10. You love to see it. 60% from the field. I remember the Michael Carter legacy run his rookie year and then falling off. He averaged 38% from the field and won Rookie of the Year. Talk about a damn industry plant. Damian Lillard, 6-man, Defensive Player of the Year, Paul George. And we got Most Improved Player. Okay, he actually deserved it. Hold on. T-Book averages 9 and 11 as a starter. Hold on. Okay, John's the only one to make an All-NBA team, but that's perfectly fine. No issue here. And I'm pretty sure we're the best team in the NBA. Yeah, we are. The only team really messing with us is DeMarcus Cousins and his Kings. I could see that being a great matchup in the finals, but I mean, it's hard to bet against us. John Wall, Nick Young, Jimmy, Trevor Booker, Greg Oden, Gordon, and Giannis off the pine. Obviously, John Wall was a stud. He was the MVP, of course. Jimmy Butler came in. He's kind of doing what he's doing at this point. That's kind of who he is. Nick Young, averaging 18, still standing strong. I mean, proving he can contribute on a winning team. Eric Gordon, I mean, I personally think it's BS. He hasn't won a 6-man of the year yet. With these numbers he's putting in, the man's averaging 17 and a half off the bench and hasn't even won a 6-man of the year yet. Greg Oden proves to be Mr. Consistent year after year. You just plug him and play him. You know what he's going to do. And our future all-star, his per 36 was 15, 7, and 6. So I like where we're at with him. Round 1, we got Cleveland. This should be, I mean, the easiest of food. Winning 5. We're moving on to Orlando. They do have Dwight Howard, but let's keep it real. This should be food as well. I mean, just talk to Owen, Diddy Diesel. Get out of here. Go back to Thailand. Go back over there. Ain't got time for you, big dog. I feel like we should beat this team. I feel like we should beat them. Who the hell is Chip Webber? We take game 4. We take game 5. We are in the finals. It was kind of like this was spearheaded. You almost had to know this was going to happen. We have a finals matchup with Boogie Cousins. We take game 1. John Wall goes for 37 and 12. Okay. And we kind of clamp Boogie 14, 9, and 8. We take game 2. Okay. Hang on. If we take this one, it's wraps. They take game 3. They do stay alive. I'm going into Simcast. It's way too close for comfort. Close. Give us a chance, man. Damn. I know. Yep, we get absolutely body bagged. Run, make a run. It's just not going to happen. So that's back-to-back years where we lose in the finals. DeMarcus Cousins is finals MVP. Paul Pierce, you cannot retire. You must struggle one more year. This is what we were hoping for. Okay. Eric Gordon is slightly digressing, which is a little weird. Nick is still where he's at. John Wall is still where he's at. Jimmy Butler's getting a little bit better. But the most important part is Giannis Antetokounmpo up to an 83 overall. So we have a starting lineup of John Wall, Nick Young, Jimmy Butler, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Greg Oden. They're all getting major minutes off the bench. Eric Gordon getting 30 a night. I would love to see him win a Sixth Man of the Year. I feel like he deserves it. And then Nene, Kyle Korver, Brandon Bass. That's going to be our bench. John Wall with back-to-back MVPs. That is absolutely massive for the brand. Nikola Jokic on the Celtics. Nikola Jokic on the Celtics wins Rookie of the Year. That's crazy. Anthony Davis, another deep boy. I feel like once again, our boy Greg Oden might have got snoped. I mean, maybe I'm just talking to hear myself talk, but I feel like he did. Now, the bad news is we're not the best team in the NBA. That title actually belongs to OKC, and we're tied for first in the East. That's because this is a damn good team. Brandon Jennings, J.R. Smith, and Kawhi Leonard. That is kind of scary. John Wall was a stud. Jimmy Butler was a stud. Nick has still been a stud. Giannis is going to be a crazy stud next season. You can already see it. And Greg just continues to do what Greg does. I mean, I'm not going to move Greg. Greg's going to be my starting center as long as he's doing that. I hate to tell y'all. Maybe that's boring, but as long as he's doing that, he's my starting center. All right, so we got Charlotte in the opening round. This should be pretty damn easy. I see they got Klay Thompson, but this should be pretty open and shut. Yeah, talk to Owen. Get the hell up out of here. We got Philadelphia in the second round. We did actually peak at this team last year. Yeah, they got Kevin Love, but I don't think they should beat us. I really don't. They tied up to a piece. They take a 3-2 lead. Are you kidding me? No way we get bounced right here. No way. What the? Kings go back to back. That just ignited a fire in me, bro. Yeah, you're not retiring. We're going to have to make a big move because I don't like that. I'm just going to be straight up. I don't like that. I don't like how that played out. I'm cool with Marcus Thornton. I'm cool with that. Eric Gordon decided to leave us. That is kind of bad. Could be very detrimental to the brand. Blatch reunion at this point. And Reggie Jackson. Actually, yeah, if I can get, you know what, let me get Reggie. I know Reggie's going to be super important to the backup spot. And then Mike Beasley, maybe. Mike Beasley, yes. And then Big Baby. A little bit of Big Baby. Okay, I'm cool with that. Was that KG in free agency? Could I land him? Nah, I ain't got the money. He's old as hell anyway. I just thought it would be kind of cool. John Wall is to the point he's no longer improving. Jimmy's at 89. Giannis is at 83. We're going to have to do a move. I'm not a fan of where we're at the moment. I feel like we got to do a pretty big move. Let's see where we're good at. We're good at point guard, no doubt about it. Good at 2 guard. Good at the 3. Honestly, we might be fine. Maybe T-Rob in a first. Maybe I can get a big upgraded center. Let me do some digging. Let me do some deep digging. Because if we can get an upgraded center, move Greg to the bench, that might be our best bet. Now, I know we just signed these guys, or at least Michael Beasley, that is. But we're going to trade Thomas Robinson, Michael Beasley, and 2 future firsts to bring in Hassan Whiteside. It's time to make our championship push. He's even going to start. I mean, that's going to push Greg onto the bench. He's been great for us for so long, but... I mean, we'll make it somewhat of a split. So, starting lineup, John Wall, Nick Young, Jimmy Butler, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Hassan Whiteside. That's a new starter here. Greg Oden is going to come off the bench. Reggie Jackson, Marcus Thornton, Big Baby Davis. I'm hopeful. I'm not cocky, but I'm hopeful. 70 wins, 71 wins, 71 wins, and Blake Griffin's your MVP. Holy hell, I did not expect that. I would have sworn to you it was going to be John Wall, and John Wall's not even on the first team. He's on the second team. But the good news is Jimmy Butler's right there on the second team with him, and Giannis is on the third team. Okay, it's starting to make sense now. I believe I understand it. You had 3 guys average 24 or more. That's crucial. How did this happen? How did these guys get the boost in points like that? I don't know how they done it, but I'm glad they did. We do have a matchup with the Pistons in the opening round. This should be food. You just seen that team. That's not a very good team. I'm surprised they got a game. I'll be shocked if they get another. We beat them at 5, and we are moving on to Charlotte. This team just shouldn't pose many problems. 3-0, talk to Owen for me. Yes, sir. We're on to Philly. And you know what? That get back's about to be an MF'er. They take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3. They take game 4. Come on. We getting cooked by Mel Reynolds. This is ridiculous, bro. I swear to, oh my God. I mean, great. We cooked them in game 6, but we shouldn't even be like, what? How did they? Oh, we gotta jump in. We have to jump in. We're not taking any chances. Yeah, they really got the power. They got Mike Bridges up there. Giannis coming off the screen. Down low to Whiteside. What a pass. Granger with the little spin move. That was cute. Like he was slow as hell on that. Giannis for 3? What the fuck? What are we doing? Here comes 95 Mike Bridges. Oh my day. Oh my God.
We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Oh my God, we're gonna lose. Dribbling in place. Okay, that was kind of tough. That was actually kind of fire. What the hell are you looking at, Drew? I mean, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Okay, let's go. John Wall coming up the screen. Down low to Jimmy. Post fade out of Jimmy. That was terrible, bro. We're about to be forced to go to another fucking year without a finals appearance. As good as this team is, somebody's gonna pay for this, and I think it's gonna be Nick Young. Great shot, Jimmy. Okay, yeah, just fucking stand there. Just stand there and look at it. Here comes the post fade. Dog shit. Absolute dog shit. That's cash. Okay, that right there gave us a slight chance. Fucker is this offense. Oh my God, he fried him. All right, cool. One stop. You don't have to foul. You don't have to foul. This is our season. I'm cool with that shot. That's insane.
Even with the game firmly in hand.
And you know, until
quick three. Okay, yeah, we're out of here. We lost. We got bounced. And then they get swept by the damn Clippers. Okay. Great. I traded Nick Young for a future first and Julius Randle. It gave us a lot of money. You might think up front, why did you do that? Well, you're about to find out. Kevin Love would be a great fit. Oh, please. Kevin Love. That just changed the whole trajectory of everything. John Wall is starting to regress. But the good news is we now have Kevin Love, Jimmy Butler, and Giannis along with John Wall. The depth took a hit this year. We're not going to pretend that it didn't. But man, I mean, I feel like we made great moves there. We got a decision to make in how we want to play this, and I think it might be Jimmy at the 2. I think that makes a lot of logical sense because you move Giannis back to the 3. Okay, I love it. I love it. Oh my God, if this isn't the year, I might as well never play 2K again. Be a starting lineup of John Wall, who has regressed at the age of 25, Jimmy Butler, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Love, who is in his prime next to Hassan Whiteside, bench of Greg Oden, Reggie Jackson, Danny Green, Julius Randle getting a few minutes off the bench. Let's go get a damn championship. So Giannis wins the MVP, averaging 21 and 10, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He might have won DPOY as well. He did. And not only did he do all of that, let me show you one more thing. They broke the regular season wins record, 74 and 8. Thank you, Wanami. Oh yeah, Butler ain't going nowhere. But look at this team. 4 guys average 20 or more. 3 guys average 1.6 steals or more. 3 guys average 1.4 blocks or more. And you got 3 guys averaging 6.2 assists or more. This is a great team. 3 guys, double-digit reboundings. This is just a loaded squad. We should have no problem beating 2Gay Burek in the first round. I'm just going to simulate the round. That should be no problem whatsoever. Talk to Owen. Get out of my playoffs. Marcus Camby Jr., and he looks like the fucking postman. Looks nothing like Marcus Camby. Looks like the milkman. Should be another clean sweep. It is. We're going to the conference finals, and it's against Milwaukee. I mean, yeah, they got Kawhi, and he's thriving. He's better than ever, but we're so much better than them at every other position. Should be no problem getting back to the finals right here. I'm going to assume we beat them in 5. We don't. We beat them in 6, though, and we got a matchup in the finals with the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a pretty damn good team. We're going to take game 1. K-Love goes for 41 and 50. Oh, my goodness. We take game 2 as well. John Wall, 25 and 11. Fellas, this might be the year. We go up 3-0. Bradley Beal had nothing for John Wall. We're on the verge of getting the job done. Can we do it in 4 games? If it's close, we're going to jump in. You know what? We might jump in anyway just to see the silly. Because we dug. I mean, dug deep for this one. Let me get a buck. Let me hold this. I ain't even played this year's 2K. Huh?
Here's Wall.
Hey! Let me get a little bucksy. Talk to Owen in the finals. Get out my playoffs.
We thank you for your attendance tonight.
Buddy talking about, we thank you for your attendance tonight. Safe travels home and get an Uber if needed. Buddy, they just won the finals. Talking about all that talk. What a run. What a run, guys. I mean, W team, don't get me wrong. An electric W team. But this took way too long. If I can get just 10 people to do that, go to my YT, say part 2 and subscribe. Yeah, we will do part 2. We will do part 2. For now, we're going to call it, guys. Thank y'all for making this a really dope night. And as always, till next time, fellas.